Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be doing cash stuffing. So I'll be cash stuffing some sinking funds, a few sinking funds and some savings challenges. And let's look at how much I'll be working with today. 204, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20, 40, 60, 80, 9, 9, 10, 9, 20. So I'll be cash stuffing 920 today. So how you guys doing? Temperatures are dropping and it's getting cooler in the mornings and in the evenings. It's getting really cold. So I'm going to start with my sinking funds. This is my high priority long-term sinking funds. And I'm going to do emergency here because that's kind of what I want to do these days, every week. So I'll be doing a 50 pula. And I am up to 350, 400, 450, 500. So guys, I'm doing this video for the second time. That's why my track is filled. I did a video and I don't know what happened. I think the video is corrupted or something because it just won't open. So because usually after I film, I go back and I look at the footage immediately after I do the video. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. The video won't open, so that's why I'm doing it again. But these trackers have been colored in already. And how much did I say I've got in there? 500, right? Yes, I've got 500 in my emergency fund. Now in my Mahalap spending, I'm adding a 200 pula. So now I'm up to 300, 500, 630. I'm 630 in here, and you know that is good. I need way more. Obviously I need way more. So I made this guide. It's more like a guide just to show what exactly I'm going to be how I'm going to spread the money. Obviously 1,300 is not enough for petrol because I'm going to be driving a little bit 70 kilometers further, which is like 140 k's to go there and back further, because the wedding that I'm going to attend is in Machani. One of the weddings that I'm attending, because I'm attending two weddings, is in my channel. So usually I realized when I started budgeting and being more intentional about how I use my money, and I realized that every time I come back from home, I'm broke and I'm just struggling to get through the month now, especially now with me going to travel when it's actually month end, because I'm going to be leaving around the 24th. So that's exactly, it's going to be month end. So if it was before, I would come back and, just pay the bills and would be basically until the end of the month. But yeah, this is me now. So that's petrol. Groceries, obviously they buy groceries at home, but things like milk, or there's a lady next door who's selling magwinya and they've been buying from her, and then suddenly, because you're there, everybody kind of expects you to be the one who's buying. I don't know. Tell me, guys, is that the experience? Is that your experience when you go home as well? Because that's my experience. And then I have to buy meat. Usually when I get, not I have to, but I buy meat when I get there, because people just become very needy when you're around. They just suddenly become needy. So, and then fun is just, if I want to buy my mom something that I know that she likes, like I know she loves milk. She likes milk. It's weird. She doesn't like food, but she likes milk. So when people from Bomeraka come with the milk, she always wants to buy. I know it's like 20 pula, it's not a lot, but because I'm going to be there for almost 2 weeks, that's why I thought I need this 300 pula. That's where the fun and the mom is going to go in. And then household is basically motakasi, because for whatever reason, when you're there, the electricity finishes, everybody expects you to buy. You'll be there and they'll be like, please buy electricity for us. So yeah, that's that. And then miscellaneous, household is for electricity, like I said. And then miscellaneous is just for any random thing that comes up, like a family member who you've been owing like your whole life. The debt is just never paid because they carried you on their back when you were young, or you need to buy them a dress because they had done this when you were young, and I'm almost, I'm in my 40s. Yeah, and I'm still paying for something that happened like when I was 1. So that's that. Okay, that is my high priority binder stuffed. So now I'm going into my holiday binder. So in here, I'm obviously stuffing my Easter envelope. So like I said, I've already shaded this in. 220 is what I'm putting in here. So now I'm up to 4, 6, 8, 850, 870, 890, 900. So I'm at 900 pula in here, which is excellent, actually. This is really good. Yeah, that's stuffed. And now I'm going into my love language. I'm glad I started this envelope, actually. So in here, I'm going to be finishing this off today. So 50, 70, 80. So I'm going to be finishing this off today. I'm glad I started this. I'm glad I started this challenge because, like I've been showing you, like I need. So 9 is 80 pula. I need to be and then 90 pula. I need to have as much money as I can, reinforcements, because of all the money that I spend when I'm home. So as a result of this, you end up spending more time away because when you're there, it's very, very costly. Yeah, so there's that. But the last time I was in Mahalapya, I think, is in September last year, but I have seen my mother since, so there's that. She actually came into Gabs for a church thing a few weeks ago, so I went over to see her. So it's not like I haven't seen my mother in that long, but I haven't been home in a while. And guys, I completely have been forgetting my denomination challenge. Can you believe it? I've been forgetting my denomination challenge. So this time I'm like, no, I have to stuff this. So I should have 130 in here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 130. Okay, I'm putting it back there. 130. And we're in the 3rd week. I'm only stuffing this now, but you know what? I think I'll be okay. And then I'm doing 20 in here. So this should be 260. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 260. I'm going a bit fast because my battery is low. Because I just did a video and then I deleted it and then I've been looking at it and yeah, my battery is going. Okay, so that is that. And guys, I haven't even stuffed. I've been concentrating so much on my on my Easter challenge, so much so that I haven't stuffed this. But I'm glad it's not really a lot this month. It's only 100 pula, so we'll make do. We will make do. Because when I started doing my planning at the beginning of the year, planning all of my this and that, these weddings that I'm going to were not in the plan. They just weren't. They were not in the plan at all. And then I'm finishing a challenge here. I was debating on whether I should include this in this video, but I'm like, I'm just going to do everything. So I'm completing this one with the 100 pula, the 200 pula. So, like I said, I've already colored this in. So I'm completing this. I've completed this one, which will hopefully help with the funding this trip of mine. And that is that for this bind. I was just doing the one, and then I am doing my 52 weeks. 52 weeks. So we are in the 15th week of the year, guys. The year is running fast. the year is going so fast, and every time I do this challenge, it's the first time, guys, that I'm doing my 52 weeks. I've actually tried doing the 1375, was it 78 or 75 one, and I never could. I just never could. And 150, I just never could. I always just end up doing something else. So yes, if I do complete this, I'll be so happy. And it's so scary when I look at these, like, where am I going to get 500 pula every week? Where am I going to get 500 pula? This is like 2,000 pula in a week. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost like 2,000 pula in a week. Like, where am I going to get that money? So when I looked at this earlier, I was like, then that means that I'm not going to do my December challenge. I can't do both. It's just not realistic. So it means that this year I won't be doing my. So if I do get a 500 pula randomly, which I never do, if I was to randomly get it, I'll just stuff this. I'll skip and I'll stuff this just to push it along. But I like to do a flip through because I just love looking at this. Oh, it makes me feel so accomplished. Like I really, I'm really winning at this life thing when I look at this. But yeah, anyway. Okay, so that's my video, guys. So let me know, guys. Let me know. When you go home, is everybody now suddenly a damsel in distress? Because I have a hard time saying no, and I feel bad and I feel guilty when I don't have money. So I'm going to end up using money that I shouldn't spend and all of that. Do you have the kind of situation that I'm talking about? Or does this ever happen to you where you go home and suddenly everybody wants everything from you and people expect you? They don't say it. Some of them don't say it, but they expect it. You know what I mean? They kind of expect you to foot the bill when you go wherever because, you live in the city and they assume that you've got money. Anyway, please comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.